שלום, זה עברית בלוח, וידאו מספר 4, האלף בית אותיות סמך עד צדי. Shalom, welcome to video number 4 in Blackboard Hebrew, this time looking at the letters Samech, Ayin, Pei, and Tzadi. First up is Samech. Samech. Samech's written with a flat top and then a stroke that loops around the bottom. Let's write it together. 1, 2. Samech looks a lot like the letter tet, but remember that tet has an opening at the top. It also looks a bit like the final form of the letter mem, but mem is boxy at the bottom, whereas samech is rounded. Samech makes the sound se, se, as in sus, sus, sefer, sefer, samech. Next we have ayin, ayin. You can write ayin with two strokes, one that wraps around to the bottom, and then a second one that meets it in the middle, like this. 1, 2. Notice that ayin does extend a little bit down past the baseline. It's also the second of our consonants that doesn't have a sound of its own. It just takes the sound of the vowel that follows it. As in, etz, etz, or ir, ir, ayin. Now on to pe, pe. Pe is written with 3 strokes, one that wraps around the right side, a base, and then a hook at the top. Let's write it with chalk. 1, 2, and then that hook, 3. Pe is one of the letters that does have a final form as well, and it's created in the standard way by pivoting the base down below the bottom of the box. Pe is also one of the letters whose sound changes depending on whether or not it has a dagesh. With the dagesh, pe makes the sound pe, pe. But without it, it makes the soft sound fe, fe. Here are a couple examples from pe. Panim, panim. Para, para. Pe. And now we have tzadi, tzadi. You can write tzadi with 3 strokes, a diagonal, a base, and then the third stroke that stops in the middle. 1, 2, and 3. Now when I was first learning Hebrew, I got tzadi mixed up with the letter ayin quite a bit because to my eye, they both look like the letter Y in English, but you'll have them distinguished in no time. Tzadi is also the last of the letters that has a final form, and you might be expecting by now that it's made by pivoting the base of the letter down past the bottom of the box. And that would be almost right. Actually, the final form of tzadi looks like this. And you can write it simply with a vertical line and then a second stroke that meets it in the middle. But it does extend below the baseline. Tzadi makes the sound tse, tse, which is a sound that we don't have with just one letter in the English language, but it's the kind of sound that we hear when we use the word it's. Tse, tse. As in, tzon, son, or ציפור, ציפור. tzadi. So, we've learned 4 more letters. Samech, Ain, Pei, and tzadi. We're getting awfully close to the end here, but always remember, love your Hebrew.